the boy who turned into the phoenix. Before entering Tec de Monterrey, my life felt stable and predictable. High school had its routines, familiar faces, and a sense of comfort that made everything feel manageable. I didn't have to worry about balancing multiple responsibilities or making difficult decisions about my future. It was a world I knew well, one that felt safe and controlled, even if it sometimes limited how much I could grow. Everything shifted the moment I learned I had been accepted into tech. Excitement and nerves rushed in at the same time. I pictured long days on a large campus demanding classes, new friendships, and a rhythm that would push me to become more disciplined and organized than I had ever been before. I also had a new challenge ahead of me, starting an internship at a consulting company while continuing my progress as well as a calisthenics athlete. The idea of managing a university, professional experience, and intense training all at once felt intimidating, but it also made me determined to rise to the challenge. It felt like the beginning of a journey where every choice mattered. Even with all uncertainty ahead, I wasn't alone. My family encouraged me and reminded me that I was capable of meeting these new challenges. My friends shared their advice, and their support made the transition less intimidating. At Tech, mentors, professors, and resources became essential guides. My tutor especially helped me navigate stressful moments and reminded me that asking for help was a strength, not a weakness. With all this support, I started my university life with confidence, ready to face whatever came next. Starting at the Tech felt like stepping into a new, completely different world. The campus seemed enormous, the rhythm of classes moved fast, and the expectations were far higher than any I have faced before. My days filled quickly with assignments, lectures, exams, and responsibilities I had never balanced all at once. And then, of course, there was my life outside school, my internship at a consulting company, and my training as a calisthenics athlete. These two commitments, combined with the academic pressure, created a whirlwind that made me feel as if I was being stretched in every direction. Early on, finding balance seemed almost impossible. Some days, I went from long classes straight to work, then to the gym, and later home with barely enough energy to study. The physical demand on calisthenics, the mental effort required by the consultancy internship, and the academic load at the Tech created a perfect storm that left me exhausted. This was when the phoenix began to appear in my journey. The phoenix represented the burning pressure of time management, the exhaustion that came with staying motivated, and the chaos of juggling academic work, my internship, and my athletic goals. Some weeks I felt consumed by the flames of stress and deadlines. Exams piled up, deliverables at work required precision and responsibility, and my calisthenics training demanded consistency and effort. My energy ran out faster than I could rebuild it, and I questioned whether I could keep everything in balance. Obviously, temptations were everywhere. Procrastination waited for the days I felt tired. Even simple distractions became powerful obstacles. The struggle wasn't just academic, it was emotional and physical. Balancing so many parts of my life required more discipline than I had ever needed before. But as weeks went by, something started to change. The internship taught me how to be more organized and responsible, how to meet deadlines, and how to work professionally under pressure. Calisthenics strengthened not only my body but also my mindset, teaching me patience, commitment, and resilience. Slowly, I realized that the very things that once pushed me to the edge were shaping me into something stronger, more disciplined, and more capable. I wasn't fighting this battle alone. Friends helped me study, listen when I was stressed, and kept me grounded. Professors and advisors offered guidance that made complex topics easier to understand. And especially my mentor helped me navigate difficult weeks and stay focused on my goals. Over time, the chaos turned into structure. I discovered how to prioritize, how to stay calm under pressure, and how to trust myself even when things got hectic. Eventually, things became clear. I learned how to manage my schedule, how to balance physical training with academic and professional responsibilities, and how to rise stronger after every difficult week. The Phoenix's flames no longer represented chaos. They became a symbol of the strength I had built. At the end of this journey, I confronted the Phoenix fully, not as a monster to defeat, but as a symbol of every challenge I had faced. The pressure of time, the weight of responsibility, the struggle to balance university, my internship in consulting, and my life as a calisthenics athlete. To face it, I needed to recognize the abilities I had gained along the way. My sword became my discipline, sharpened through long days of studying, training, and working. My shield became my resilience, built each time I pushed through exhaustion and pressure. My armor became my self awareness, understanding my limits, needs, and priorities. And my superpower became balance, the ability to handle different words without losing myself. With these abilities, I overcame the phoenix not by resisting the fire, but by learning to rise from it. I realized that each semester changed me. I become more mature, more confident, more responsible, and more prepared for what comes next. The internship taught me professionalism and accountability. Calisthenics taught me discipline and perseverance. School taught me time management and adaptability. And together they shape the person I am becoming. By the end of this stage, I learned to navigate both my academic and personal worlds with confidence. I'm no longer the high school student who entered university unsure of how to handle everything. I'm becoming a future professional, someone capable of managing responsibilities, contributing to my community, supporting my family, and building a meaningful path forward. Like the phoenix, I rise again and again. Each challenge strengthens me, each experience transforms me, and every step brings me closer to the person I am meant to be. Hello, my name is Mauricio Rubio. Um, my ID number is A01707266. My campus is Querétaro. My major is BGB, which is Bachelor's in Global Business. And I'm going to show you my tech ID for identification. Oh my God. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, so first of all, what is the monster? Let's say the monster I defeated in my story. It actually is related to the Phoenix and how I fighted the Phoenix, but it wasn't like really fighting the Phoenix. It was more how I got with the Phoenix, and the Phoenix showed me how to, even though there were a lot of difficulties, how to keep getting up and fighting each time I went down, and also to not give up. So it was like really a fight with the Phoenix that ended in learning how to live with the Phoenix. What did you learn, or can you reflect about your life after writing your own hero's journey? It's really interesting seeing my life from like a story based or like the hero's journey, and I think it's really interesting. My life in university is, in my opinion, really interesting, since I have had a lot of ups and downs, and I think everyone's story is the same. So it is really interesting listening to other stories. Also, just like recapping or reviewing what I lived until now in the university is really fun. And I cannot wait to see how university ends and what other stories I am missing. So that's also something I keep in mind. Name three things you learn from studying mythology that you find important for your own life. So mythology really teaches a lot of things, especially from cultures and another cultures, countries, cultures. So in my case, in my life, I study business and I study international business. So to really understand cultures, you need to understand where they came from. And one example is mythology, legends or myths really describe how a culture was made and what are the basis of their values and how you need to approach them so you don't seem offensive or you can understand them more. So I think that's really important for me in my career and also to meet new people in international panorama, since also next year I plan to go to study abroad. So it is interesting to see how these myths and legends shape the culture I'm going to be in the future. For example, my case is South Korea, and how history and culture really changed how they interact with other people and stuff. So basically, that's it. And I really have a lot of fun making this video, and I hope that I get to see everyone again. Thank you.